Hope you guys like the daily reward system showcase. In this video, I will show you exactly how to set it up from start to finish. But before we get started, I'm excited to announce that we have officially launched our new website. From now on, all of our products will be available there. You can find the website link in the description below. And to celebrate the launch, we are offering 50% off the daily reward system for the first 10 customers only. Just use this discount code shown on your screen at the checkout. After your purchase, you will instantly receive the complete project files with everything already set up and ready to use, so you get started right away. Now, with that out of the way, let's jump right into the setup. So first thing that we're gonna do is dragging the creative device into the level, and here we have the editables inside of sections like you can see here. So first editable, rewards version, is for resetting the progress of your system. So for example, if you change it like this here, the progress will reset. For calendar section, here we have two editables. First one, number of weeks. This is for changing the number of weeks, how much you want. So 14 is the max, but I will go back to 4. Time per rewards, here it's self-explaining. So our max here will be 168. I will go back to the default. So it's 24-hour per reward. Open and close section. Here you can show the UI at game start, but I will close it. Game start trigger. This one, for example, if you start the game and your UI shows, if you select this trigger will get triggered, and you can link the trigger to an analytic device. Open UI trigger, this is for opening the UI. You can set it to a trigger. Open UI buttons, you can open the UI with buttons. For example, you can have multiple buttons around the map. It's an array. Here you can add multiple ones. For example, use this button. Close UI triggers, this is for closing the UI using a trigger. So you can pick whatever trigger you want, and you can trigger it using verse to close the UI for the all players. Enable auto close, this will auto close the UI if you didn't hover on top of anything for like auto close seconds. For example, let's say 3 seconds, it will close after 3 seconds if you didn't hover. Here we have the purchases section. We have here two triggers: reduce time purchase the trigger and skip day purchase the trigger. This is for when you use the buttons for purchasing a reduced time using the slider, or skip a whole day using the other button. So for example, you can set it to whatever trigger you want, okay, and link it as well to an analytic device. And here we have these two icons. This is for the icons of the two buttons, the yellow and orange one. Here is the minimum V-Bucks that you can spend. Minimum is 50, max is 5,000. The max V-Bucks for the reduce, this too is for the reduce, 5,000 as well. Our default is 2,350. Skip a day price, this is for the whole day skip. You can set it to whatever you want. The default reward texture, this is the icon that will show for the rewards if you didn't set any icons. Reward text, here you will have the arrays for it. So for example, index number 0 will be the first reward that you have, so you can name it whatever you want. For example, maybe gift 1. Okay, you can, for example, name this gift 2, gift 3. Okay, rewards icon, here you can, for example, we have 3 here, so you can add 3 gifts icons. For example, this for example. We have already multiple icons here you can use, lots of them. Maybe this icon. Rewards triggers, this you can make that, for example, when you claim the first reward, a trigger will get triggered, and you can also link it to a analytic device. Welcome bonus triggers. This for you when you claim a weekly bonus. It will be also for week 1, week 2, week 3, like for the arrays. Reward texture size for the x-axis. This is for example, first reward, you can control its horizontal scale. This is the first reward, second reward, etc. Same goes for the y-axis. Our default is 1. Reward text scale. This is for scaling or changing the size of the text of the reward. Same goes for the index 1, index 2, etc. for the rewards. Reduce time stage triggers. This, for example, when you use the slider to reduce an amount of time. Let's say, for example, the first one, it will reduce, or it will trigger when you reduce 30 minutes only. Next one will be an hour. Third one will be an hour 30. Debug reset progress trigger. This you can set it to a trigger that when you trigger it, the progress will reset. Here is the same thing but for button. And here we have debug add remove hours button, and here is the list for it. So for example, if you want to add an hour as a debug button for you, you can select this button, for example, and add the amount that you want. But let's say you want to subtract time or remove time, then you will add another button, for example, and in here add its value, so -1, for example, -1. Okay guys, and that's it for today's video. If you like the daily reward system and you want to buy it, you can head to our website, and don't forget to use the discount code. It's for the first 10 customers only, and peace.